Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube fans. This is Philip Reynolds. I have to apologize for my last ending my broadcast abruptly. I had somebody come in and spend part of the afternoon with me, and I didn't know that was going to happen, so I had to get off real quick. So I'm going to finish. We have 5 drivers. Michael P., Keith Avalon, P-Jet, Rob B., and B.R. Wells are still in the race. And Alan Shaw knocked himself out. Paul was taken out by Double D, and Double D was disqualified in a rare result for doing some illegal maneuver or something like that. So he was disqualified because of that. And really, we only, let's see here. We're really I was getting ready to start turn 3, which means I was getting ready to pick up the cards and shuffle them up and reset them for turn 3 anyway when things happened. All right, Keith Avalon, Michael P., Bobby, P-Jet, and then the turned over card was B.R. Wells. I'm going to flip to my other camera so that you can see the cards, and we will go from there. Get out the handy dandy trusty dice here. All right. And can you hand me the box, and you can take everything. Yeah, take everything out of it. Yeah. And I'm going to use this box, the Play Now box, to roll my stuff on because it's a lot easier and because I have a glass table, the dice when I use a box will not go all over the place. So, all right. And Keith Avalon is first. We need to note that he gets 8 damage instead of the normal 7. Right now he's at 3. And we will roll. And we've got a bullet, a 2, and a 5. Keith Avalon is Don Roberts, and that will be the skid result. I'll check my A chart here. And nothing happens. And that will take us to Michael P. And he is Marshall, 6'2". No damage for Marshall. And we go to Bobby. 2-1. And he is Goober. And that will be no damage for him. That takes us to P-Jet, and because P-Jet can't damage anybody on his first turn, that automatically means that B.R. Wells gets a free shot at P-Jet, so to speak. 4-6, and that will be a car result. That is a 3, and B.R. Wells doesn't have any damage. So that will be an X. So P-Jet will get an X on his card. All right. And well, he's not going to use that because that would give himself a damage. So that's the end of turn 3. All right. Wells. All right. Now, B.R. Wells, it's his turn, but the 2 guys underneath him do not or have no damage. So that means we go to the second guy, which is Michael P. And that is a 4-3. And that will be an X to B.R. Wells because B.R. Wells is the only one available for damage because the next card has no damage. Okay. And that takes us to Bobby. 2-1. Goober, and that is another no damage, which means that Bobby has to hit somebody on his next turn or he would be disqualified. Okay, Keith Avalon. 6-4. And that will be an X and O. So that means that Keith gets 1 more damage and P-Jet will get a damage. And takes us to P-Jet. P-Jet will use his bonus, which is an X, an exclamation, and a question mark. All right, 5-6. And that will be a car result. And that will be an unusual result. All right, which for the most part I've found does not bode well for the person who gets the unusual result. 5-5 says, clear shot to choice card and field, triple X with an exclamation, and he's going to add an X and an exclamation and a question mark, which means that Keith Avalon, that's 4. That means Keith Avalon will be out of the race. He is the 5th. The fifth. He will be our number 5. Winds up in 5th position here. And that's P-Jet. Okay. And that means that we will have our 4 finalists here. Okay. And this is how we'll go throughout the rest of the race. Michael P will go first. 3-4. And that will be damage to himself. That is his first damage. P-Jet's turn. All right, 6-2, and that he's lost that ability, so that takes us to BR Wells. 3-2, and that will be X, 2 X's and an O, so he will get 1 damage on himself, and this will go to